Okay, so I've got aim action, which gives me a +4. I've got double tap and 2 weapons, which gives me a bonus of +3. I've got Papa Brume defense as challenging 12, since we don't have anything to aim at. Actually, does he have a character sheet?
Yes.
Okay, then let me try this. T, okay, and then I'm going to...
I'm going to spare you that for this first round.
Huh, what?
He's in mid-ritual. And when his cultists move to the defense of something behind him, he changes his chant from "Hear me, O gods, you of the island rise. Hear me, O gods, protect us of the faith."
Okay, I'm gonna have to quit on tonight's game. We are getting no bonuses here. We are there was no dice roll for detection. There's there's no bonuses. There's no he doesn't have a dodge. There's no dodge filled out for him.
Yes, there is. It's a dodge of 13.
Well, I've got him targeted, and there's no dodge or defense coming up here.
You are aiming this round. This is the first round. You're going to take this round to aim?
I'm trying to determine where we're going to get fair here.
You will. You will get your shot next round. But this round, they see you, and they start crowding towards.
How we haven't made our presence known yet.
They saw you in here.
Did they make a fine test to see us, Jin?
I sure can. Let me see. They all have difficulty. Could even be 12 because you're skulking in doorways. They are dancing around in a fire, and they're kind of trying to do their ritual. But they get 12 shots at it. You see.
Failure.
How is that a failure? That gave a +3. So
their skill value is 8.
Okay. All right.
Failure. That's 2.
Okay.
And
nope, that's not challenging. That's not challenging.
Standard success. All it took was for 1 to find you. Yeah.
No, I mean you've already got it. It only took 1 to be able to see us and holler out.
Yeah,
so,
and the things that they start to do is charge the doorway. So essentially, they block your shot. You had a clear shot. You chose to aim this turn.
Well, but I was trying to aim beforehand to get rid of him.
When you declared your aim,
yeah.
I put a dramatic. Villains are up. They get to look around. It only took 1 to find you while you were aiming.
Okay, Jin.
Get it?
Yeah.
And I didn't even add their up totals to this.
Jin?
Yes.
How quickly can they communicate that? Well, actually, never mind.
Yeah, communication is a free action. They can holler out without, as long as they don't make it like a speech or something.
No, and really, all they're doing is jumping in between you and Papa. That's it. I mean, they don't have time to do anything else. You could get one of them instead.
No, I guess I'll defend. I'll just do an active defense.
You're gonna do an active
there you
defense?
Go. No active defense. I get a bonus of +1, so that makes all my defenses 15. Whatever.
That's fine. You were standing in a doorway. There's a bright blonde fire lit. You are highlighted by the setting sun. It didn't take that much for them to turn and look. You know, they're dancing all in circles. It didn't take that much for them to look.
Okay.
And
that depends on if they had their eyes closed because they were in the middle of a ritual trying to help Papa Brume.
They're not dancing with their eyes closed. No, even that.
I mean, but
it's not that kind of ritual. They're not kneeling in prayer. They're dancing around in circles.
Well, to add to the difficulty that they're not looking for intruders to begin with, so this was like one of them happening to find us by chance.
Yeah, and that's why I made it difficulty was 12 for them.
Okay.
Yeah, because they weren't actually looking. But it only took one of 12 to see you highlighted in the doorway.
Well, I guess I'll just open fire and kill everybody. Innocent or not.
Can't we roll stealth? Couldn't we have, since we wouldn't just be coming in guns blazing, so that
Connor,
they would have to...
Nah, man, we're here. We didn't declare stealth up front. We were in the doorway and we got highlighted by the sun and we got seen. So we'll deal with the consequences of killing a whole bunch of innocent people.
Yeah, they're all taking turns poking the innocents with spears. You do know that, right?
Yeah, they're under the influence of Papa Brume. They're under his direct influence as a voodoo chief. So that kind of still makes them innocent. So we'll just have to do it in self-defense.
Yeah, you see Jib backpedaling. He's not having any part of that. He thinks that's evil. He's doing all his signs against the evil eye.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's pulling his machete and he's joining you in the fracas. All right, so
you have up for all of your results.
I only did 4 of 12.
No, what I'm saying is you have the ability to use an up for all of your results. They see us, they're coming to kill us, so use up for every single one of them.
4, all right. Well, they've seen you.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm still going to say it's a 12 difficulty for them to react, because some of them are just kind of in their... they're in the ritual, they're in it, and some of them were just dancing around, but they dance not with their eyes closed, and they're leaping over the crevice back and forth, and they're leaping around, going spirit rise spirit, kind of chanting, singing along, but the thing about them leaping all around and occasionally poking the women with sticks, their spears, is they're not all looking in one direction. They're dancing all around. That was the point.
Okay, so why doesn't Peaches step forward and use her monologue card?
Oh, I gave it to you, didn't I?
I don't think I have the monologue, do I? Let's see, reconnect. Oh, yes, I do have the monologue card, and it's not the one that I put in because I figured I would use the possibility against Papa Brume to get him to stop doing the ritual so that we might save these people. So
you still can. It's just going to be a brawl.
Oh, no. They're going to die. Every last one of them.
They're not armed with anything but spears and machetes.
That's close enough.
And let's see. So they are going to close the distance and use melee. But it's, again, a difficulty 12. I've done 4. I'm going to say that 3 of them is going to be a 14 because a hard, simply because they aren't in a position to act, but they're trying to react. 1. Oh, sorry, that was a difficulty 3, and just disregard him. Later. Woo! That is 1 over here. I'll bet it. Oh yeah. Very hard. 2, again, very hard. So they all fail, and one of them starts slipping into the crevice. He falls into the crack in the earth.
Okay, yeah, that's a good thing for a mishap.
Yeah, he was dancing around. He turned and he just went slipping right into the crack of the earth. So how many is that so far? 1, 2, 3, 4.
There are 12 left, including Dr. Brume.
8. So there's 4 left, and again, none of them were prepared for this. It's going to be difficulty for them to use melee weapons to try to close on you. 1. So there's challenge.
Well, now, are these guys chucking their spears at us?
No, they're trying to close with you. They don't know what they're doing. They're not spear chuckers. In fact, they'd be insulted if you called them that.
They aren't sane.
That is very true. and they are all seem to be quite willing participants in this. They are, in fact, in a somewhat of an ecstatic frenzy at this point. They don't know what they're doing. They're not exactly warriors. They're cultists.
Uh-oh. One might have got loose. Look out.
Yes, and he is skilled with his he's charging at you with a machete. And
Skill value of
who's
only 1?
what about cultist in an ecstatic frenzy? I mean, their biggest skill was that they spotted you. It's not that they know what they're doing.
What's their dex?
Their dex is 7. They are dancing around in an ecstatic frenzy.
Okay.
You just have to be silhouetted in a doorway, hanging with your mouths agape, watching them
Not me.
lewdly dance around and try to call the gods down for some reason or other.
All right, let me pop
And
open one of these guys.
Clearly, they're attempting to prove their faith with the sacrifice of the geologist. That is what they are attempting to do via ritual.
Okay.
You have the offerings
Ginger.
on the behind you, and the blood of the innocents raining down on Lyell.
Yeah.
They're not fighters. They're cultists.
Okay. All right.
They are not warriors. They're decked out like warriors. They've got spears. They think they look pretty buff. If you looked in a mirror, they'd go, "Yeah, I'm tough."
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. Their biggest strengths are their numbers, and they're mobbing you.
I guess I'll use pyrokinesis.
I'm actively
Alright.
defending, so I can't do anything else.
All right. These guys, let's see, got 1 standard success. And again, let's do some melee with a difficulty of 12 because again, they're trying to change lanes.
Wait, they're still going?
Oh yeah. There's how many of them? There's 12 of them. And
Yeah, so
Papa John is not going to react well to this.
there's 3 more of them plus Papa Brume that can go. So
Nope, that was all 12. I
2,
accidentally
3,
rolled.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That was 9. Okay, 10, 11, 12. Yeah.
Yeah, 13. Sorry, there was only 1 success.
Well, does that
And-
1 success hit? That's right. I
Um,
rolled an active defense in there, so I broke the chain.
Yeah, so not sure. Who else standing in the doorway? It's Rios
And me.
Peaches and you and Chris, right? Anybody else? Tomislav, where are you? These are big double doors, by the way, like any office building.
I'm there right now. I haven't moved to the side to try and draw them away from Papa Brume.
You haven't done what?
Well, when it's my turn, I'm moving to the side to draw some of them away from Papa Brume, but right now I'm standing where everybody else is.
Okay, so you guys are all kind of clustered in the doorway, kind of highlighted by the setting sun.
Yeah.
In your face. Let's see. You get the feeling that they're waiting for true night to fall before they actually do their sacrifice. Did I mention that?
No.
No.
You have maybe 5 minutes or less.
Oh, great.
Well, 5
that's
minutes, that's
fine.
30 rounds.
Yeah, that's a lot of rounds. You probably can do it, but let's just make sure, right? There's a lot of people involved. At the interruption, the women start crying out for help. And let's see, who? Can someone roll a? Hold on again. So who's in the doorway? Peaches, Hero, Rios, and who else? 4 people can stand in the doorway.
Yeah. 4 people can stand in the doorway?
Toma,
I know.
I volunteer.
All right, and Tomislav. Okay. Peaches is 1. Hero is 2. Rios is 3. Tomislav is 4. Can someone roll a 1d4 for me? 1, 2, 3, 4.
I'll do it.
So, Hero.
Mm-hmm.
You're number 2. You roll yourself. Nice. Yep. The guy that the only one that succeeds is charging you. In fact, with his machete, because he kind of even forgets he's got a spear.
Okay.
It's more his. It's more a religious tool than an actual weapon to him. He charges you with his machete. You're doing your active defense. You rolled it already?
Yep. And it's already been added to my defense.
All right. So his attack. Oh yeah, I get to add one more. As if you spent a possibility because he's up, right?
Yes. Go ahead and roll your second one because you get that one automatically.
Roll second one what?
Wait.
Your second d20.
Oh no, his up was his success in charging you. That was
Oh, okay. So that wasn't an initial roll then.
No, it wasn't. It was the second follow-up roll.
Okay.
So as if a possibility was spent is what I did for him.
You're absolutely correct. Adding more ice to this.
Okay, so is he actually going to try and hit me on that roll?
Yeah. He's
so he would have. Okay.
So he has a skill value. Sorry. What is his total?
He should have a total of 8 plus the 13. So that's 21.
That's the only reason why he was successful. So
okay.
He has a 21 to hit you.
So 21 minus 12 leaves 9, minus 2 more leaves 8. So that is, let's see, 21 minus 2019. Yeah, he could hit me, and his bonus would have been a 4 over what my defense is. So he doesn't get a bonus dice, but he gets to do damage to me, and 0 to 4 is 2 shock.
Congratulations, you take 2 shock.
Okay. So I failed at my defense. I don't even get a card out of it.
Man. Oh, jeez. But now we go to the next round.
Wait, so everybody who didn't get hit succeeded in defending, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. You get to go now. Hero opened fire, but only got charged by cultists.
Hey, Ginger. Let's go ahead and clear that up real quick. Chris just brought up a really important point. Everyone who did not get hit, which is everybody but me, after I did an active defense, gets a card. Because it's a defense. That's the approved action.
Oh. Not an active defense?
It doesn't have to be an active defense. If the approved action is a defend and a person does not get hit in that round, they get a card.
Your goal that round, when it says the approved action is defend, is to not get hit by any means possible.
Right. That's what I was trying to do, and I still failed.
Oh my gosh. Well, he did roll like a 30 some odd to actually hit you, so.
Yeah, he rolled pretty good.
Yeah.
His action total was only a 21, but that left him with 9 points. But it was 4 points over my defense, so I got hit.
Wow. Okay, everybody, grab a card and put one in your pool for successful defense.
And then it's our turn to act.
Yes.
Okay, I can't do anything because I took an active defense.
All right. Everybody else, what you doing?
How far away is Papa Brume?
Not very far. I would say mid-range, but between you and him
What?
are all the other cultists now, except for the one
Is
that's
he
on the
within
top.
25 meters?
Not really. Yeah.
I just have a barbarian problem. That's solid.
Roll even, yes. Odd is no. Just roll a d6. He's kind of on the edge there. Nope.
I have
He's
to
not in
conquer
your range.
all the Mayans.
He's just outside the 25 meters. Barely.
Yeah, all the bikes are between you and me.
Okay, will you guys allow me to move by you real quick?
Sure.
Say what?
Go ahead.
I'll move by, by by my friends here. So I'm now within range
Language.
of 25 meters. And then I'm gonna pick him up with try to pick him up with telekinesis.
Okay, you do realize you're maneuvering
Abilities.
past 12 cultists between you and him. Well, except for the one that fell into this.
You said he was just
Yeah,
outside of 20. I don't need to move far.
What was that?
You said he was just outside of 25 meters. I don't have to move far.
You don't have to go far, but you're closing in with all the cultists that are charging you.
Okay.
Just saying. Roll maneuver.
It's Sinbad.
I mean, I was just
Get out of-
moving by my. Okay.
Your round is a maneuver. With this many people and this much going on, and you're just trying to change your
And I
position.
can't do my action, Jin.
All right.
That's why I asked if you can. I'm pretty sure
Yeah,
you can
but
share
the
the same
cult-
space if someone asked. If you.
Yeah, but there's
an ally.
one cultist right beside you, wailing on your friend Hero, while all the others are charging you. If you go forward, you're gonna collide with them.
Paul.
Papa is
rolling?
outside your range this turn, unless you want to close with a cultist closer to you.
Yeah, I'll get closer with the cultist.
Yeah, you're gonna be up close and personal with them. They're gonna be like trying to stab your belly
Well,
with
no.
a machete.
I thought that the cultists were all far enough away that they had to break free to come up, and only the one was able to come up.
Yeah, only
Yeah.
one.
He's
did.
talking about just stepping outside of the hut.
Yeah, well,
And
who's
getting
right
just a
outside
bit
the hut?
closer.
Who's right outside the hut? That one cultist who succeeded.
Yeah, that's just one dude.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
busy.
All the rest of them, but one, managed to get to between you and Papa.
Can he still see Papa?
Kinda.
That's all he needs.
Yeah, but Papa is out of range, and all the other cultists are within range. Some of
Oh,
them.
okay.
I
We've
was
got a
asking
serious
if you-
discrepancy here. Hang on just a second.
I don't see how. 25 meters
what-
out, right?
What is the range on
About
stop,
5.
Ginger, stop. What is the range on the pyrokinesis?
Pyrokinesis is 25, not 25 feet, but 25 meters.
Okay.
And that would equate to about 80 feet.
Yeah, here's the deal. The cultists can move 7 or run up to 21 meters. Okay? If Papa Brume is 25 meters away and they can only run up to 21 meters in a single round, then I can't be stabbed. Okay, and then Chris couldn't be able to do his thing. Okay, because that's 4 meters further than normal. Now the cultists were beyond Papa Brume and looking towards him, or they wouldn't have been able to see us in the first place.
the cultists were in a circle.
Right?
Okay, a round circle. The part of the circle that was closest to you and part of the circle that was farthest from you. Papa was in the middle. Papa's just at 25 meters.
Okay, so even if they
Some of those
moved,
that were closer, and I apologize. That's why I had Cross roll a dice to see exactly on where the apex of this circle that Papa was, and Papa's like almost as farthest away as he could be.
Okay, but they've already broken free, and there was only one cultist that was available to do anything to me.
He was the only one close enough.
So they have expended their action for this round.
Yes, they have. Not all of them are close enough. A lot of them are like.
Ginger?
Yeah.
Did you roll all 12 of them to attack?
Yeah. Well, I rolled
all 12 of them were close enough to attack.
No. I'm sorry. I rolled 5 of them to see if they could see you, and the others. Yeah, one succeeded, and then directed the others, the ones closest to you, towards you.
Okay.
So wait, how many did you roll? People did you roll for to actually attack?
Oh,
actually made 13 rolls. Yeah.
Yeah, and 11 of them were failures, and one of them was a success. The 12th one was a success. The 13th was a failure.
So then.
The 13th.
There was only one that was able to notice and break away to come to attack.
Right.
The rest are enthralled.
No, the rest are headed towards you. They're not
alerted, and then they headed.
This one round, they all moved towards you as pretty much as fast as they could go.
But Ginger, if they made the attack roll, they were in range.
Only one of them was in range.
Exactly. Which is where Chris is coming in, or Connor is coming in, because he wants to move Chris just close enough to be able to attack Papa Brume with pyrokinesis.
But if he charges out of that doorway, he's probably going to be meeting cultists before he meets.
Yeah, and then it'll have to try to hit me. I can move up around into my friends, who would make me closer. You said he was just outside.
He's just outside of your reach.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
So he's trying to move just inside.
Where I was before, when I was inside the building.
You can do that.
Closer. Until he's in range.
Okay, so it's a free action, you're saying?
Yes, I'm just moving.
The movement, yes.
All right, do it.
So
roll your attack.
I was going to use telekinesis,
which
is not a line of fire. So it's like, if I can see him within 25 meters, I can lift him.
Okay, go for it.
Okay. So the difficulty is... what's his dodge or dex?
13.
Good success, which means... Hold on, let's just send it to chat just so you can see that my range is now 50, so I'm going to have to move. So I definitely got range covered.
And strength of 12.
Yeah, and a strength of 12 to lift him. Straight up.
Strength of 12? Versus what? His strength or his what?
No,
I'm his weight versus his weight.
250 kilograms. The base on that is kilograms, so it's 250 kilograms plus 2 for pounds. So that's he can lift up to 600 pounds, or really high in the air.
So 250 kilograms, yes.
250 kilograms, the same weight as a brown bear.
That would be about 600 pounds.
Yeah.
I'll be able to lift, and for the flying rules, I can move him up to my movement speed, which is 10 meters up in the air.
Whoa. Okay. How high are you lifting him?
10 meters up into the air.
All right.
So that's 33 feet.
Okay, everybody remember that that's how far he is away from you. All right. You succeed. I don't know what is the save against that?
There is no save against that.
I mean, what's defense or dodge or whatever? Is it dodge? Is it dex?
Well, It
I rolled to see how good of a telekinesis I could do,
right.
and then I'm contesting his weight.
Yeah, you're not. He's
I
not
guess
contesting
because-
any attributes, just his weight.
So if I
How
didn't
can you tell how
roll,
much someone weighs?
Well,
Well, he's
a
I
typical
doubt he's heavier than 600 pounds.
No, he's not a big fat fella. Up he goes.
a typical human male is going to weigh around 100 kilograms, which is 220 pounds. Okay, a typical human male. Now, obviously, in these days, a typical human male has to be less, or else the WHO gets on you. But, you know,
Okay, up he goes.
yeah.
I get it. But I will say this. He's not startled or scared or pinwheeling at all. In fact, he turns to look at you, Chris, Cross, and his glare in the firelight in the setting sun and up from on high, with all the energy from the ritual going on. Your next turn, you will need to succeed in a willpower or spirit roll, or become very stymied.
All right.
That's next round, though. Everybody else, what are we doing? Anybody?
Well, here, Ginger, take a look at page 119, if you would, please, of the core
Of what?
rulebook. I want to see what your interpretation of active defense is. A character may declare an active defense at any time as long as she has not used her action that round. She may also perform simple actions as usual. The first time she's attacked, she rolls a bonus. You know what? I can find this. Hang on. I've got the core rulebook, but I have to
What page did you say it was?
119.
I'm on
default.
page 119 of my core rulebook, and it
Core rulebook
Attack.
items. Core rules.
is
Hold on.
defeat, injury, healing.
Core rules.
Active defense is not on page 119.
Combat and action options, page 119 of the core Torg rulebook.
Got it. A character may declare active defense at any time.
Yep.
All right. You may also perform simple actions as usual.
Okay, the first time she's attacked, she rolls a bonus and applies it to all her defenses that round. Physical, interactive, magical, etc. This should be rolled just before the first attack total is generated. Note that if defend is an approved action, it's successful only if the target is attacked and missed. Okay, so I rolled a minimum bonus of +1, which gave me a total of 15 for my active defenses. Am I still allowed to act in this round?
You may do any simple action next. Here is the only one that's done his active defense. And now you've done your telekinesis and you've successfully risen Papa Brume into the air. Everybody else? Tomislav?
My goal is to try and move out to the side and shoot at some of the cults to draw them away from, well, I guess Papa Brume is in the air. I don't guess I really have to do that. I'm still going to be to the side and shoot at some cultists.
Okay, so moving doesn't take a roll, and you're not moving outside like run all out run. That is a simple action. You can do that, and then you're going to do what?
Shoot at a cultist. Try to gain their attention towards me instead.
All right. So is it say any of the closer cultists, or is it Papa Brume who's in the air?
The closer cultists.
All right. So the closer cultists. You have plenty to choose from. One is menacing your friend Hero.
You know what? I'll go for that one. Screw it. I'll see if I can shoot him.
Okay, that is point blank range. You're standing right next to Hero. Although you've kind of slid to the cover of the door.
Oh, I wasn't trying to go through the door.
No, you were taking cover against, to the side of it. I get it. So
Okay. So
roll to shoot.
do I have to target any of the cultists at all for
You
this?
All of them are the same. You should be able to target any one of them.
All right, I'll target just one. I wanted to make sure I had the right number up.
Sure, their dex is 7. These are a bunch of dancing, half-naked cultists.
I rolled exactly a 7.
Yeah, but in this game, the die total converts to a bonus instead of taking the straight die roll. So your action total, see where it says standard success?
Yeah.
Okay, right below that it says action total of 10 versus their target dodge or dexterity, which is a 7.
Yeah, I
So-
saw that. I was just surprised that I got exactly on the 7 on the roll is all.
Oh,
That's what I was saying. I saw
That's-
it said the standard success
And
is all.
seeing as it's your turn. Your essentially your initiative is up here. Then yeah, you if there's a tie, you win it because you're the one that's up, I guess, at this point.
Yay! So yeah, I start blasting. So I blast the guy in the hopes of trying to draw him towards me, and move a little bit away from the group.
And it says you did a standard success, 1 wounds, 2 shock. That is 1 dead cultist.
And they'll,
yay!
Come
That's
on,
one.
bring it! Bring it to me! I'll take you all on!
Yeah. Their only advantage is that there are a lot of them and they're scattered hither and yon. So and they're trying to group up and charge the doorway. So they're actually closing ranks when they probably should be scattering. It would be healthier for them.
Oh, please come force me to leave the others alone. Please come.
Yeah, but they're cultists, not soldiers.
Guess I'll start blasting more here in a bit. Oh, that's it. I can't do anything else, so that's it.
Is Rios available?
Pretty sure she's still on the phone right now.
If she's still on the phone, you could probably play her character, at least temporarily.
Well, I'll tell you what's going to happen with between her, Andon, and Jib. Jib is like, "Hey, Mon, that'd be my boat," and she was the one who turned and looked, and Andon turned and looked and went, "Oh shit, that's our boat too." So what she and Andon and Jib are going to do, they're going to do an all-out run for the boats. Try to secure one for you as a getaway. So you should hopefully they're just going to run, and I will I will run all 3 of them through a maneuver. Let's see.
Okay, so it's closing on 11 o'clock Central Time.
Yeah.
Do we?
I think we're all,
Hmm?
yeah, we're all central. Do you want to show this for next week?
I'm thinking it's probably going to be a good idea. I think my family is beginning to wonder if I disappeared into Torg, which I have, but
Yeah. And we're glad to have you.
yeah, there are many days I wish I was actually there.
I don't blame you.
It's better. It's easier for me to actually fight a war, consequences and all, than it is for me to put up with legal stuff. So
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes I wish I was in the world of Dungeons and Dragons, but then I'm worried that
I
a
would-
dragon's gonna eat me. So,
nah. You know what? We'll do like Ginger did with Peaches in that very first adventure. The Tyrannosaurus Rex bit down over her, but was not able to close its teeth on her and did no damage, but she was able to take out its brain. That's
That would be
Torg
my
right there,
luck.
buddy. Or-
even so, most dragons can breathe fire and burn me in its mouth.
Well, and then there's
And they don't
like
have
20,
guns; they have swords and bows and arrows.
and then of course there's like
Google Laura Grand.
24 ninjas that could handle an ice burst, that's rolled very, very well. So yeah, I wish I were either in Torg.
Wait, that one of the cultists is dead. Here we go. Gotcha.
There is
Alright.
that, or there should be a way to mark a skull on the character in the combat tracker itself.
Just showed one to the a little skull up in the top left.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that'll work.
Yeah.
That works for me. And they've all taken their turns. I should have checked
Can
those off.
Papa Brume take no shock or something? Why is his health bar just a solid green thing?
Natural wonder or something?
Yeah, actually, I did.
What was that?
Oh.
I have not wonder all game. This was the first.
I think he can only take one wound.
That's what I was saying.
Well,
Yeah, but then you'll hover over like all the others, and then there's like that has 5 ticks, 5 tick bar, and
on the bottom, yeah.
5, 5, 5, 5,
I'm
5.
gonna warn you right now. Papa is possibility rated.
Yeah, just remember, Ginger, that everybody's shock is related directly to their spirit, not their strength. So you don't have anything for Papa whatsoever for shock, but you only seem to have one wound, and it looks like it's filled in already. So
Is that an error?
No, it's green, so it's all right, but
oh, okay, yeah, it would be yellow if he or red if he took a wound. That's right. Okay.
No, he's a bit tougher than the rest of them.
Damn.
And he's possibility rated.
Yeah.
So then he has 3 wounds and whatever amount of shock.
Actually, even possibility rated characters can have only one wound. But if
in fact have.
Yeah, you might have to do a little bit of modification on him, or else he is going to die very, very early, ignominiously, with lots of lead.
Oh,
I certainly hope so. But
He's gonna die of lead poisoning? What?
yeah, lead
Yes.
poisoning is.
Much lead poisoning.
injected from a considerable distance.
Do you want to try and finish the round, because there's only a couple of the heroes left, and then you could get the new card up, and
then we can plan.
Well, Rios and Anton and Jib are just going to maneuver.
Okay.
That's what they're it's going to be.
okay, and they're the last ones on the hero side for the round. What about our soldiers?
You haven't given them any orders. They're looking to you, boss.
They're gonna start shooting if they see bad guys.
Probably.
Well, yeah, but these are the Brooms, man. The family that's been like helping them out like for months.
They're soldiers.
They are still
They
soldiers. If they see
attack
evil
and-
going on, they're going to kill that evil.
Alrighty, they're going to open.
Their
totally.
mission, sole goal, is to protect the scientists. If there was a violent insurrection, they would fight against the insurrection.
Right.
True, but the problem is they're standing behind you. You hope they don't hit you in the back by accident.
Okay.
Yeah, that
Okay.
was fair. That one's
Now,
fair.
if a firefight is getting started, if the characters are getting attacked, they're going to go outside, get around the shed or the fake building that we're in, and they're going to start smoking people.
Yeah, they could almost like do the Gatorade thing. I mean, what is the Kool-Aid Man thing through
Yeah.
with as a free action. That's how stable these things are.
Yeah.
But yeah. Let's call it a night, and we'll. Would you please write a note? Anton, Rios, and Jib are going to secure you a boat, or they can each fit like 13 people, so they're kind of big boats. So they're going to secure a boat. If they can take some pot shots at cultists, they will. If they can rescue the sacrifices, they will. But their objective is to secure a boat. Clearly, some of the Brume family had doubled back and sailed a boat from the village all the way around to the west coast. And they did that to steal all the cargo. Your soldiers are going to start opening fire. Their turn to finish this turn is to move to where they get a clear field of fire. so no one gets hurt by friendly fire. Since Rios was in the doorway, she's leaving the doorway with Jib and Andon. That leaves them a clear spot. 4 people abreast can fit out those double doors at one time, unless you choose to do the Kool-Aid Man thing through the walls.
That's a huge door. Okay.
It's those it's large double doors, and just like for
like French doors.
Yeah, only like for a large government building, like fancy.
Gotcha.
And since they're shuttily built, I mean, the doors are just all askew and open and wide. But it does create a bit of a bottleneck for you guys because only 4 people can stand abreast at a time.
There you go.
Okay.
And you don't want your own guys shooting you in the back.
True.
Okay, there's 1 dead cultist at your feet.
Uh-huh.
That Thomas Love got.
Well, that one's already marked as dead, so
Yeah.
Text color.
Is he blocking the way a little bit?
Green.
Or something like that?
And then style.
Me? Yeah, I'm trying to move to the side a little bit so I could try to draw some of them. It's me, dead.
No, I'm talking about the cultist, the dead cultist. Is he blocking the way a bit? Anyway, Ginger, or
No, no more than Hero's blocking the way. He's pretty much dead at Hero's feet. And Hero is in the doorway. Remember that also that Chris Cross is outside of the doorways because he had to move forward a little bit to be able to reach.
Right.
But that was a simple action. But that leaves him closest to the next cultist that's coming along.
I don't know
And
if this is
Peaches
gonna work or not.
and Peaches can shield him as her action.
There you go.
well,
Those 2 being so close as they are, that kind of works. Nope.
I mean,
Font colors
they're
don't work
gonna
here.
have to roll above a 15 to hit me.
Yeah.
But Pete still has a soft spot for you.
Yeah, but
She looks after you.
I only have one thing I need to do, and if we go first next round, I can just zip back into the building.
The building, yeah. No, these buildings are pretty sham-like,
Yeah, I know, but it at least would provide me some cover of where they don't know where I am.
Yeah, they wouldn't be able to see you if you ducked back inside, but you're not.
Oh, I nearly forgot one thing. Is that right, Jin? If I remember correctly, I had to make that when my turn starts next round. You forgot about it.
Test of wills, basically. Stop the ritual and allow for saving innocent folks otherwise under Papa
Hell yeah.
Brume's sway. Okay, Ginger, I've also made some notes. At the bottom of that set of notes that I've been making in the journal tab are 3 lines in green.
In what tab?
In the journal tab. And then just at the bottom of the journal tab, Heroes Trail of the Dead notes. I guess I could change that to just Trail of the Dead notes. Anyway, at the bottom of that in green are 3 bullet points for next week. Now, Chris already captured the top 2 bullet points. Or Connor already captured the... I'm never going to get used to that.
Oh, it's fine. It's
I-
really fine. Especially that my character's name is Christopher Cross.
I
goes
know.
By Chris Cross.
But
My name is Connor.
I like calling folks by their real first name if we're outside of a role-playing realm, Okay, we're at 4.5 hours on this recording. Should I kill it?
Yep, we're done.
Yeah, say that. I'm about to get hit the hay.
All right. Good night, John Boy. Good night, Mary Ellen.
I'm
До
sorry.
свидания.
Das vidanya, товарищ.
Listen, y'all have Happy New Year, and I'll see you on New Year's Day, okay? Ciao.
Good night,
Good
y'all.
night.
Merry Christmas. Good night.